I was very selfish. Yes, I was very mean in terms of how I will. If there was something nice, I would want me to have it, not them. So I realized that I was not a loving person, even though I thought I was very loving because I could love my friends. But now I realize I have these people. I need to love them, but I don't. Yeah, so that was one of the lessons that are now growing up together. I remember kuna wakati, and I think it was out of stupidity, I even told Celestine, even when I die, don't come to my funeral. But it was just selfishness. So I think having siblings taught me that I was selfish, even as we don't want to go to the school of love.
Of loving our siblings. Sometimes you want it to be so automatic.
Yes.
And yet it's not, because of the different personalities that we have.
Yes.
Yeah. And even the different strengths. Yeah. Welcome to Right From Home podcast, where we relive, relearn, and we roll with laughter with your host, Betty Acheng.
And I am Vincent Toma.
You forgot a part. Still.
Oh.
Yeah, and welcome. Oh, you want to do that?
Okay. No. I think it's right because we are celebrating our 11th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a husband who remembers.
Congratulations.
Yes. Yeah, so she's still my wife.
I'm still married to this beautiful lady or woman. Wife. That was the trend.
Okay. Yeah, next time tafanya hivyo.
Okay. Yeah, so welcome to another episode. But first of all, we always start by saying thank you to the Right From Home community, the one that is growing right here.
Yes.
And this past week, we made it to 104 subscribers.
That is
which
awesome.
Is amazing. So 104 of you guys, we are so grateful. And so if you get to watch this episode and you haven't subscribed, you know what? We'd love for you to be part of our community. So press that subscription button and join the Right From Home community. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, so we are back.
Yeah, so how was your week today? How was your week? Is it today or how was your week?
How's my week? My week has been amazing. By the time you're recording this one, so yesterday, we attended a wedding, which was so beautiful. I enjoyed everything about it. It was an evening event, which was so lovely. At some point, I wish my kids were there, but also because it was too late, I was like, Tessa. But my week has been amazing. So many things have happened in between. But all in all, I am so grateful for the goodness of the Lord. And also just an opportunity to be doing this with you.
Thank you.
As we enter our 11th year.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're about to write a book.
I'm telling you. How to stay married without killing each other.
Yeah. Good title. Good. Good title. And how's your week been?
I think my week has been very funny. I think I was with Amani, Manu, and Zawadi.
Yeah.
And so I don't know why I thought of it, but I started telling them from which hospital were they born.
Yeah.
So I told Manu that he was born at Bomu, and Amani was born at Chuda District, and Zawadi was born at Mikindani Medical.
Yeah.
And then Manu asks me, and Daddy, where were you born? And honestly, I had never thought of which hospital I was born. So I had to ask my mom.
Yeah. And what did Mom say?
So I had to ask my mom. By the way, Mom, I've been asked a question. Where was I born? And my mother was like, you are not born in the hospital.
Wait, I didn't hear that part. You're not born in a hospital?
So I think I'm like, Jesus, I don't know if I was born in a manger or something.
Wait, you're not born in a hospital?
My mom told me, and she's a reliable source. My mom told me that I was not born in a hospital. So I think, Jesus, I feel you. I'm a manger.
You're a manger baby. That is new. Like I'm finding that.
No, even me, honestly, I thought I was born in a hospital.
No, actually, I remember you having that conversation with them.
Yes.
But Amani, Emmanuel, and Zawadi are our 3 kids. So I remember you having that conversation with them. But I don't remember what Mom told you. She told you were not born in a hospital? Yes,
she told me that me and one of my sisters were not born in a hospital.
So you came earlier, before time?
Yeah.
I almost say that's why you're so quick with so many things. But that's how our week has been. Please let us know how your week has been in the comment section, even as we begin today's episode. So episode 1, we talked about ourselves, how our experience was and Right From Home. I can't believe you're not born in a hospital. I think that will be popping in every part of this episode.
No, I think me and Jesus one WhatsApp group. Okay. Jesus.
And episode 2, we're talking about our fathers. And episode 3, we're talking about our mothers.
Yes.
And so today we basically conclude that home community set up by mentioning the last people.
No, I don't think we are concluding. We're just introducing.
Yeah, we introduce.
Yes, so we introduce, and then now we'll keep opening. It's like peeling an onion.
An onion.
Yeah. So just introduction.
Yeah. Okay. So we are peeling another layer of an onion.
Yes. Of our family members.
Of our family members. Yes. Yeah.
Where our right from home happened, and they were there, and they can testify.
And they can testify.
Yes.
I want someone who can testify you're not born at.
My mom has. I trust my mom.
Another sibling. Another sibling that wasn't born. Okay, I keep on learning. I feel like it's a sad thing. You came before time. Okay, today's episode, we're talking about our siblings.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's just amazing that as you sit here and talk about our sibling, we have two different stories. Like for me, it was just me and my brother. I think in episode 3, I talked about how my mother lost 2 of her kids, but that was my brother and my sister. But they died at a very young age. Okay. So there's no relationship per se that I can say I had an experience with them. But so for me, I've just grown up with one brother. Okay. Yeah. So that is my story of the other members of my family. Okay. So that's so how was it growing up with a brother? Like, okay, for us we were many. I think we are 7. Us we are 7. And 2 of you are not born.
And 2 of us. And 2 of us are not born in the hospital. Yeah. So I think maybe because to Koenge, I'll go first. Yeah. So me, I'm the second born. So I'll introduce Celestine. Celestine is our older sister. Now that one is a terrorist. That one is Atamali. I know she'll be watching this, and she knows that in our ride from home. This is I'm talking of stories of Kitambo. That sister of mine was a terrorist. We were, I don't know, we fought a lot. In fact, I remember there was a time we went to visit one of our relatives in Kisumu. Yeah. And even before my mom could be taken out of the gate, we were rolling on the stairs because we were fighting.
We were fighting.
And I think that relative of ours was like, oh no.
That explains my 2 sons who are the fighting.
No, I think that one I don't. I think that one is from your side.
We never fought. For children. You guys fought. You are invited to someone's home. You're already fighting.
No. Okay. Yeah. So that is Celestine, but she's one amazing sister I've grown to love. And I think I'll share the lesson now from having so many siblings. Yeah. And then me, I'm the second born. Third born is Lynette. Lynette is special. The neat one. Yes, the neat one. Lynette, when she was young, she got really, she almost died. So she's one special lady. But some of the things about her, I know right now ukimwona wezi amini, but Lynette alikuwa mwizi.
Lynette ni yeye amesema.
And then Lynette was a very funny thief. You know, okay, I'm not trying to teach people how to steal, but Lynette was not wise. She was a thief, but she wasn't wise. Like, everybody knows that a chicken has one head. So if you want to go and steal from the sufuria, don't steal the head.
Yeah, you take a portion that has 2 yes. or 3.
Oh, yeah. So Lynette was that thief. She will steal
the key important part that is only one.
Like what?
Frigisi. Anachukua gizzard.
There was a time alichukua moyo.
No, but you realize how gizzards are, at that time gizzards were for fathers.
So I remember Lynette alichukua moyo until we started. When we wanted to make her mad, we would go like moyo,
kuza bwana roho. Sorry.
And Lynette will be so mad. Lynette will be so mad. And then after Lynette, we have twins, and these 2 twins, both of them are musicians.
Yeah, very musical.
Yeah, that is Maxwell and Consilia. Now Consilia has been cute. Since young.
Yeah, she's still cute even now.
She's still cute.
Not that the rest are not cute, yes, but
Connie is Connie. And Maxwell also, in the ride from Maxwell also, okay, Maxwell was not stealing food, but money.
which is so amazing. Like right now when you tell me Maxwell's stories, like I've had Maxwell's stories, like kama angekuwa guided, angekuwa jambazi nawe.
Maxwell, I think Maxwell invented Mohawk style. I don't know
the
what.
Same Maxwell that is very keen on his hair not growing.
Yes. Okay. I don't know what happened to him. He went to this lady. Amnyoe. The lady is. We have grown up with that lady, si kinyozi. But Maxwell amesema amnyoe. Anyway. Let me. So Maxwell alikuwa naiba do. And I remember kuna wakati nikasema wacha nifiche do yangu mahali juu hivi. When I went to look for it
was gone.
And I was all alone by myself at home. I didn't even ask anybody else. I told Maxwell, give me my money.
You already knew.
The day he stopped stealing is the day he started music. And he has never stopped. He's an awesome brother. But yeah.
And I think the fact that you're saying he used to steal, especially money, and now that I know him as a giver, like Maxwell gives.
Maxwell is awesome.
So we thank God for the grace.
Yes. And then there is Rose. Yeah. Okay, Rose. Rose is also very awesome. Now, you see, Rose is second last. So, didn't stay much with Rose and Daddy. But Rose loved money. Rose loved to make money. Rose loved to make money. And I think you can see, you can see even now. Melitas, I didn't grow much with him apart from when he was young.
So he was the late last one.
Yes, he was the late last one, the BMX last one. Yeah, so most of the time alikuwa niomba do. Like when I was working in Coca-Cola, and he was like,
Sibling. I've heard that story. Like, do you know some of the stories you guys tell me? And then I look at the person right now, I'm like,
yeah, so but now our right from home, and especially just having, can I say what I learned, or you tell us something about Jim, and then I say what I learned out of introducing my whole sibling.
Yeah, I can talk about my brother James. As I said, it's just the two of us.
Yes.
But our childhood was very interesting in that we never really spent a lot of time together because of how we were moving. City hoppers, you remember? How we were moving from one. So I never used to move with him. Like I would leave him at my grandmother's place and I'd move to our relative's house and then I'll come back. So even in our upbringing, I can't say that I deeply related with James as like the way siblings do. But now when I joined high school is when now we started living together. And that's why I say he's a very calm guy. I know him as a very calm guy. He loves being to himself. He loves minding his business. And I think if there's an incident where I can say that me and him has ever collided was on the issues of money, where that age where you just want money. You just want your you just want your money. I think, and that was when my mom passed away, and there was the issues of the bank and the money and all that stuff. But me and him, we are just cool.
So you get but because if you live in Nairobi, maybe he has been moved to Kisii.
So I was in Nairobi, he was in Rongo. Yeah. So by the time I was coming to Mombasa, I think he joined us later on in Mombasa, and then we stayed with my mother for a few years. I got married. He went to school. He has stayed with us.
Yeah, he has stayed with us.
For I think a month or so. And then and even in those years when he stayed with us, he was just a calm, cool guy. You wouldn't even. But then with James, you can't even know what he's thinking.
Okay. So remember, in our ride from home, we are learning. We are talking about lessons that we learned that were good and that were bad. So what lessons? Maybe today it has changed, but what lessons can you say you learned in your experience of having just one brother, and given that you didn't have enough time to stay with him, how has it shaped you?
I think it was it last year or this year? I got a text from him. He was telling me how he would love to be very intentional with our relationship as as a brother and a sister. And it made me realize that over time or in the years past and even until now, my relationship with him has never been something that we talk about like, hey, we need to be close, or hey, we need to. It has always just been, we are existing in each other. We know we are brothers, we are sisters, and we're just existing in each other. And that's why I said in the episode we're talking about our fathers, that the choices that my father made really messed up the lineup of so many things in our lives. And so the days when I look back and I'm like, I'd love that. It's the way you guys grew up in one home, in one upbringing, and you had your brothers and the sister, even though you guys were fighting. I never had an opportunity to live life like that.
And I think I know you will have given her, you will have given him a run for his money in terms of fighting, maybe. I think.
Wait, what are you saying to say?
I'm thinking.
What are you trying to say? But that's for me. For me, there's so many things that would have happened differently with the choices that my parents made, but it kind of affected my relationship with him. Not in a bad way that now we are hostile with each other. We are very cool with one another, but we don't have moments where we can sit and say it's a continuous conversation, and it's like strangers who are friends.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And for you, lessons that you've learned?
Oh, I think for me, having those many siblings, it brought a side of me that I look back and I realize just the fact of having them taught me that I was very selfish. Yes, I was very mean in terms of how if there was something nice, I would want me to have it, not them.
Yeah.
So I realized that I was not a loving person, even though I thought I was very loving because I could love my friends. But now I realize I have these people.
Yeah.
I need to love them, but I don't. Yeah, so that was one of the lessons that are now growing up together. I remember kuna wakati, and I think it was out of stupidity, I even told Celestine, even when I die, don't come to my funeral. But it was just selfishness. Yeah. So I think having siblings taught me that I was selfish and I needed to change. Yeah.
And I think one of the things that is so interesting, even as you're talking about your siblings and I'm talking about mine, is sometimes when you don't have many siblings, you want many, but when you have many, sometimes you think of having less. But I think now that we share both our stories, one thing that I'm also taking home is that whether you have one or two or three, be intentional with the ones that you have, because those are the ones that God has placed you in their life, that God has placed you there for a reason. Yeah.
And I know sometimes and honestly, like even sometimes you see with our children, it's easier for a Amani to deny Manu something but to give somebody else.
Yeah, which I really find so strange.
So it's like the school of love, and nobody wants to go to school. Like you see them, they don't want to go to school. So even as we don't want to go to the school of love,
of loving our siblings, sometimes you want it to be so automatic.
Yes.
And yet it's not, because of the different personalities that we have.
Yes.
Yeah. And even the different strengths. Yeah.
So now, like usually, normally, if not if, but it's if you are to give you and your sibling, I know it was one, something from the Bible, a phrase in the Bible or a story in the Bible, what will that story or that phrase be?
What would that story or that phrase be? I was thinking of a Bible character that best described my relationship with my brother. And I think I've just been searching. I think which Bible character would best describe. And then I thought of Noah's son, other than the one that, laughed at the father. The other, like, nothing much as is told about the two brothers, where it's like they just existed in the Bible story. The part that makes us hear more about the sons is one, the error that the son did, and now then being taken into different, the community. But for me, it was just like a relationship that existed, but nothing much was said about. And so for me, I think a part of me was thinking about Noah's sons, how there's nothing much about their relationship. Like we talk about Jacob and Esau, there's so much that is talked about in their relationship. But with Noah's sons, nothing much. Yeah, they just obeyed the father. When the father said, Pandeni bought the ark, Twendeni, you know. So for me, I think my relationship with my brother, when it comes to the Bible character, it's just like peace that existed in the midst of unspoken words. Okay. Yeah. And I think now that even as we talk about it, a Bible character that also something from the Bible, I feel like there's a lot of forgiveness on a personal level that has taken place over time internally. Yeah, because I think there was a time where when my mother passed away, there was so many conflicts and so many words that were spoken, and they were very hurtful. And it placed me at an age where I was so insecure. I was so insecure even with my brother, the point that when he would talk to me or when he'd communicate with me, remember when my mother's bank information were needed, and I was very at the age ready to fight. I was ready to fight, even when he was just asking me, "Have you checked? You are in Mombasa, I'm in Nairobi. Please go and check." But I always feel like you need to fight. I need to fight. And so there's a lot of personal forgiveness that has also taken place. The place where I realized that in the season where there were so many things that were happening, I took offense with him and I was so angry with him. And for him, he was just trying to, to reach out to me. And it made me, and I think that's one of the things that maybe I'll talk about in the future episodes, where for me, when I'm not good at confronting issues. Like, I'd rather just go like, and I'll be okay living like that. I'll be okay minding my business, you mind yours. But yeah, for me, it's also forgiveness. A lot of forgiveness has taken place over time, even for us to interact the way we're interacting. And it's not forgiveness that I wronged him. It's forgiveness of how I placed him in my heart over time. And it was in a good place. Yeah. Wow. That's awesome. And for you? Wow. 7 people. Yeah, 7 people. Oh, and I forgot. Later, like my mom, you remember what I said about my mom? Yeah. My mom adopted Onyi. So Onyi became part of our family. We were not very rich, but my mom adopted me. I know it's only rich people who adopt kids. So Onyi also came. So now we are 8. Bible characters that can actually describe. I think I'll still go with the family of Jacob. Kwa sababu gani? The family of Jacob had a lot of things going on. And like, for example, in our family, because Celestine was the oldest, na tumeachana na 2 years, I think. Tumeachana 2 or 1 year. Oldest and a lady. And me, I was a man. So these others will try to divide them. Yeah, we'll actually try to divide them, but most of the time Sele will win because she had the power of the kitchen. Like, if she finds that you are allied with me, anakuwekea food kidogo. So I kept losing. So I think for us, we were like the family of Jacob. Internal challenges and rivalry that they're not okay. They make us learn, but now looking back, I realize that my siblings are a blessing to me. And why it hurts more when they do something is because we love. It's because when they do something bad, or when we do something bad to them, they feel so bad because they know they have been hurt by somebody very close. Because anybody who, if you go outside there and somebody insults you, you don't care. Yeah, but if your sibling does, you thought it's personal. You thought he should know you better, and that becomes more hurtful. So over time, I've learned, even like the family of Jacob, when they went back to they went to Egypt and met Joseph. They reconciled, and ever since from there, you always read of them as the 12 tribes of Israel. Yeah. So and I think even for us, God has done the same. Like, I don't look at Celestine the way I looked at her when we were young. Yeah. I don't look at Maxwell, Connie, Rose to try to manipulate them to be on my side. And I think to me that is what I've learned. Yeah. So thank you. That is so beautiful. And the good thing, I've interacted with some of your siblings, so that's amazing. So we never said, share with us your story of your siblings. How was that like? Did you guys fight a lot? Did you guys enjoy each other's company? We'd love to read more and just to engage with you. Thank you so much for being part of us, or for being with us in this episode. And until next time,
Bye.
Goodbye, and God bless you.
Thank you.